Hello YouTube, welcome back. This is Freshwater Predators. I know it's been a while. I've been pretty busy with work and my family. I've been asked to do an update, so I will go ahead and show you guys what I still have and some of my new stuff. So coming on in. First tank is a 75, and this is my B-knife tank, one of them. This is my biggest male. He is 8.5 inches, and just a beast. This guy is hand-fed, loves attention. As you can see, he's not afraid. One of my favorite bee knives I've had. My other favorite bee knives in this tank. This one here is about 5.5, 6 inches. These are wild-caught San Pedro, aka Blanco Bean-Eye. Just look at that guy, straight up beast mode. Beautiful male. Now this isn't their permanent tank. It's what I had available when I got these guys. This gravel is set up for my umbies. I haven't had a chance to change my gravel out on a lot of my tanks, but I will be going to more natural, darker substrate for these tanks. Most of my fish anyway. I do believe that is a little male. I put it in here today because I needed one of the other tanks it was in, because my females aren't ready yet, so I will move my females when time comes. Big boy right there. Sorry about the glare, it's just the way this fish room is set up. I will redesign my new fish room to make sure I have more space between the tanks so I don't get so much glare. Next tank is my Midas tank. That is my wild female citronellum from Jeff Rapps. And this is my F2 citronellum, which I bred from a male from Rapps a few years ago, and a female from a different line. I had her spawn once, but the male has seemed to have taken over the fanning of the eggs and kicked her out, and I believe he ate them. He is just a temporary male. He's alright, but he's not what I'm looking for. But he will do for now. Male I want is going to be in another tank I'll show you, but he is still pretty small. Got some growing to do, so in the meantime I will get her trained up spawning with this guy. Again, same thing with the gravel in this tank. It will get changed out, and they will get more of a natural substrate. I really like the color on this female. Her yellows and oranges are starting to be getting more intense. She's got some nice blush in her cheeks and her chin. These guys do the dance all the time. I'm sure they'll spawn soon. And down here, the 125 I got set up, and in here I've got my wild male feste that I got from Will, my buddy Will, down in New Orleans. This guy is 4.5, maybe 5 if he's lucky. I picked up two females. Both are a little bit bigger than he is, so they're not in here yet. let him grow out. I also have a few F1 Escondidos and the Midas group that I plan on growing out for that wild female. There's one of the males here. I just moved these guys a couple days ago, and there's two males in here. Those two right there had pretty nice sized nuchal humps prior to moving them in here. But the Escondidos are pretty belligerent and chase everything, so I'll probably be moving them out, possibly allowing these guys to come back into their own. That Feste doesn't pick on them too bad. He definitely takes care of the Escondidos for me. And then I got two of the Stooges left. The Silver Dollars back there. It's the only two I got left. These Midas came from Brian Dahlberg. Most of you guys know him as Dolly VH on YouTube. Very nice Midas. I think these are going to be exactly what I'm looking for my my breeder male. Sliding on down the tank here. Got my female Feste in here. Probably in that cave. Here she comes underneath the log. Got her a few days ago I think. On Tuesday. She's going to be a really, really nice looking female. I got her from my buddy Darren. Definitely not a cheap female. High quality genetics. Give her time to settle in and let that male catch up so he can possibly spawn with her. That tank I'll show later. Got Benai in there chilling. Here's a little male Benai. Again, all wild caught. He's just chilling. Once I decide to pair my Benai out, I will be selling off the rest of the Blancos, as I only need one pair of Blancos right now. I may keep another, but we will see how it goes. And then next to him is the other female Feste I got from Darren. Just put her in here today. She's looking pretty unhappy about being in this tank. Again, there ain't nothing in there for her, it's a log, but that's where I need her to be for now. A little food on the filter I got to take off here. Unless they came over from the female, because that Benai doesn't eat pellets that big yet. Anyway, here's my 125 of my Feste pair and all of their children. It's ridiculous how much fry they have right now. This is their second batch, and they are doing excellent. I'm going to give this pair another week and a half, 2 weeks, and I'm going to pull the fry. That male is straight up beast. This guy eats food like nobody's business. Love this pair. Wild male, F1 female. Let's see if I can't get a little fun time from them. There you go. That's right. On guard, Daddy. Now he's glowing. I can probably turn off the lights, you can still see his ass. mama. She's getting really red. Oh yeah. And same with that tank. I'll have to show you guys that tank later. Some more cool stuff going. Down here is Rampage. This is my largest male umbi at the moment. He is pushing about 10 inches. Beautiful male. I decided to move this pair to the 180 a few days ago. Give them a little bit more space. I did have this guy up for sale, but after seeing their offspring, I think I'm going to kick myself in the butt if I sell this pair. This male is phenomenal. The female isn't ugly by any means, but just doesn't look like I want her to look. Which is another one of the reasons why I was contemplating selling a pair. Biggest reason is because I want to move on and grow out their fry and continue the project with their children. But as most of you know, the general, the wild-caught real mag I used to have, he was a pretty nice umbi. You know, maybe not the best, as I've seen better, but his fry were consistently freckled up, tall-bodied, and after seeing this guy's fry, I had flashbacks. So they're gonna hang out for another couple months anyway. I don't want to get too big if I'm gonna ship them. Adds too much stress on them. Let's see if I can't get them to wake up a little bit. Come on. Oh yeah, now he's mellowed out. So we'll see how it goes. The fry from these guys are crazy looking. Crazy. My Project Blues. So far, so good. I got General bloodline in that female, along with Magnus from Mr. Man and Location X. So I've got two of the best real mags, and with really nice Location X male and that female, and then this male has Location Z and wild-caught female real mag from Cichlids of the America. That female brought a lot of red to the cheeks, which you can see in his face. This male has some lighter blues on his body, which he takes after his dad. This guy's brother Megatron has darker blues, which you guys will see later. Yeah, the more I look at this guy, the harder it's going to be for me to let him go. He was my favorite right off the get-go. He's a straight-up beast. I think my Festate's bigger than he is, though. I don't even know how that happened. Crazy. And over here, the 120 I got set up. I've only got about a half a dozen of the Project Blues in here. Let's see if I can't zoom in on them. The lighter substrate definitely hides a lot of their color, which is why I prefer to use the blue and the black. Give them something for their base to stay off of. But here's my biggest one. This guy's pushing 3 1/4, 3 1/2. Come on. There we go. There you go. You can see his freckles. Clear up past his eye. entire gill plate. You know, and I didn't keep any hand-picked ones out of this group. There's another guy, freckle galore. So this was just a random handful that I pulled out that was left over from selling off my fry. So I could only imagine if I would have hung on to a spawn and grew them out, I was able to pick what I wanted. So my bad. But there's another little guy, freckled up like a little maniac. So once I get these guys, my pair spawning again, I'll have a much more fry available. Beautiful umbies, everybody. Beautiful umbies. I also have a couple RTMs in here, male and 2 females that I picked up from the store. I actually had a couple more than that, but they all got killed off with the group that I got from a buddy on the East Coast. So all I got are a couple store-bought Motogwenses in here. They'll probably be going to my buddy Charlie once he gets the 40 set up. And yeah, my last tank is Megatron and Khaleesi. This is my Magnum Z pair. He is not as big as Rampage, but these two are brothers. I really want this strain to continue on. I'm not sure how many more Magnum Z pairs are out there, but I'm definitely going to make sure I got one of them going. The possibility of this genetic is ridiculous. And they got a nice healthy little batch, about 50 left, which I'm going to move here towards the end of next week, and which will allow the pair to set up and spawn again. Look at that female. This is my favorite female. Right up there next to a general female who's just as freckled and with a better profile. This girl is bad to the bone. For those of you that bought Magnum Z's from me, I would definitely hang on to them and try to do something special with them. Megatron came out of his shell since having this batch of fry, and she's not too shabby herself. Come on out here where it's open, up against that log. Oh yeah. I love this pair. Yep, this pair is going to stay. I'm going to continue producing Z's until they die.